I'm waiting on everybody to show up for, and then I'm gonna go and take care of business. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. Just wait, 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 wait. Y'all, I guess I'll talk to myself for a minute till y'all get in here. Take off my seatbelts. Take off my seatbelts. Look, hello, I Sunny. You get the welcome and call. Hey Beth. Hey Mama Midnight. Hey Simply Kilo. Look, y'all, we gotta talk. Y'all see the title of this video. Y'all see it, don't you? And I know everybody trying to figure out what the hell is she talking about. Yeah, yeah. I hate to keep calling that word, but y'all know that word Corona. Am I spelling right? Corona. Yeah. I hate to keep talking about it over and over and over again. And I've already told y'all throughout the years that this time was coming. Um, like I said, it's all about that up there, the cosmic war. I talked about that all last year, the cosmic war. Y'all remember? The cosmic war. Their God lost. Their God lost. And I said it's going to be conflict and chaos before the new God take the throne. It's real, y'all. I seen it and it was rough. Look, let me tell you something. They said they done turned the whole entire, and I may as well call the word, they done turned the corona situation on black people. Say that we are responsible, or programming people to believe that we are responsible here in the United Sheeps of America for the spread of it. So I said, okay, that rough right there. That's rough, ain't it? But when you understand the nature of what's really going on, like I told you, the cosmic war that is taking place, the fact that this is a new era and that the ancient ones are here now, it make a lot of sense. Because this particular corona situation is going to judge a lot of people. And a lot of people are going to, right, like that. Okay? So it makes sense the reason why they want to blame it on the black people. It's going to be the face of the black woman eventually. Get ready. Okay? Get ready. Even though we know it's a bioweapon that was created somewhere in somebody's laboratory, and it was spread here by way of whatever mechanisms they brought it over here. We know that. But the fact that it has killed more people, you understand what I'm saying? It has killed more people of the other race than it has our race. Then they have to use the word disproportionately, disproportionately, disproportionately. You're going to hear a lot of that. Disproportionately, we are responsible. But it's okay because I see some truth in some of that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I told you it is a code word. Coronavirus is a code word for the corona of the sun, the corona, the fact that the planet is heating up. I don't care nothing about your weather modification because you got snow, you got ice. It's cool where you are. What we're feeling here, these unusually hot temperatures, are going to affect the entire planet. Look up the weather on the Arctic, okay? Those unprecedented numbers, those temperatures, okay, of 60 and 70 degrees, the coldest place on the earth It's warming up. So if you see anything else colder than that, it's because somebody is using weather machines, weather modification, blue beam to create weather. So when they're ready to put the crown of the coronavirus on the black woman, get ready for it and wear that shit like it's an honor. Wear it, because it's coming. Because she is going to be the one that judge this motherfucking planet. That's true. And it's going to be hard. I done already seen that shit, man. That shit is hard. Now let me tell you what I'm talking about. As you all can already see, let me give you some examples. Let's look at Oprah. She's treacherous. That's a treacherous black woman. Let's talk about this. Okay? I feel like personally I would get a break probably from some other race person when it a person of another race when it came down to judgment than I would probably this lady called Oprah, because we've already heard about what she's into. If you all hadn't watched it yet, go and type that sinister thing in that Oprah is doing right now, is how she's heading and funding this campaign with Bill Gates. Go ahead and look at all of that, okay? Because I can't go through trying to explain all of that because I'm limited on time, okay? Get ready. The leadership under the black woman is going to be far more difficult than any leadership before, but she has led before. When I say that, I'm not just talking about here in America. I'm talking about on a global scale. I don't know where this black woman is. I don't know if she's in Africa. I don't know where she at. I don't know. I don't know where she is. But she's coming. They have dismantled the old patriarchal God, and the new dark divine feminine is here to take the throne, and her judgment is a whole lot more harsher. They know it, but y'all don't even know nothing about it. Okay? It ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy on us. But how's everybody doing? Could y'all please rate the video, please? Hey. You black women, and I know we have people of all races here, and like I say, this video is for us all. Please watch. A lot of what we are expecting to happen is not going to happen the way a lot of us are talking about it. It's going to be a big deep surprise, because as we prepare to live a whole new life, something different that we've never lived before. Like even now, if you don't believe me, even now the life we're living is totally different than any life we've ever lived. We're just used to instant this, instant that, and just running in a store, grabbing what we want, sitting out at a restaurant. Well, you see now that ain't happening. Okay? It's going to be a new way. A lot of people are thinking it's going to be like, oh, it's going to be this new world order, and it's going to be this, and it's going to be that. Baby, where we going anyway, can't nobody on the internet tell you this. No one can fathom what this is going to be. I've heard of Agenda 21. I've heard it all. But it ain't going to be what y'all think it's going to be. When that entity, that dark feminine energy, takes that throne and wears that crown, you in for some rude awakening. So I'm trying to see how we're going to brace ourselves for that. But I always like to throw this in. It may not be in our lifetime, but it's definitely going to be in your children's lifetime, as you can see this right now. Okay? The black woman is going to wear the crown. She's going to be persecuted on every level imaginable. On every level imaginable. She is the one. She doesn't even, like, the ones here in America don't even realize their leaders' qualities. They have no clue who they are, because they have been manipulated by psychological warfare. They have been under the persecution of white supremacy and all this other endevilment. You know what I'm saying? I call it endevilment. Okay, that's a new word that I wrote. And under all of this pressure, she finds her worth in her butt, her breast, her hair, the stuff and all of that, the makeup and all of these things, which are all distractions to keep her from tapping into her God self. Come on and get my books. Get my books, y'all. Right now in the description link down there, I have books for sale. Thank you all. They are really selling, and I'm like shocked. The reason why I'm offering this book is because I see this era coming and it's moving faster than I can imagine. And I want to be of some assistance. But here's the thing, that book right there is kind of obvious. But get ready for the book to come. It's a trilogy. The second book is going to be getting you ready to be your God self. We're going to have to answer to the black woman. That's who you're going to answer to. And I want to go deeper into this video after I get through eating and stuff like that. I'm going to get me a few things, and then I'm going to go back home and make me a salad. I said I wanted to make me so y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready for this man, a black woman mean. Black women are mean. And the darker they are, the meaner they are. Can I just talk to y'all? Ain't nothing like a dog woman. Ain't nothing like a dog woman. She mean. But she has a loving heart. She's mean because she gives so much and gets nothing in return. A lot of people be wondering, what's up with the angry black woman? I'm going to speak about all black women as a whole, not necessarily. Every now and then I'll throw the shade of the skin in there. I'm not saying every dark woman is like that, but I've met some very, very mean, dark women, dark skinned women. I mean, it's like they have hearts like stone, and when they whip you and when they hit you, it stains. You know what I'm saying? So, the angry black woman is fueled from her giving her heart to humanity. And let's talk. She's giving her heart to humanity. You know what I'm saying? She has actually pulled her breast out to feed the nation. She fed other folks' children and put hers over to the side. And you wonder why we have the angry black one. She sacrificed her own nation and her own children so that the nation can eat. You understand? Tell you something about a black woman. And the reason why I'm getting y'all ready for this, because you all need to know what's getting ready to happen. Because it's going to happen. Let me tell you something about that woman. She's stronger than God, or she's strong as God. She's strong as God. I was just sitting down there looking at the Silvers. It's a group called the Silvers, and I think it was 10 of them. And that man ran off and left that black woman, with 10 children. That woman raised all 10 of them children by herself. She's strong as God. I'm looking at all these black women raising, and women of all races are raising children alone. They don't, I'm not saying that only the black woman don't have, a father in the household, because you know what I'm saying, because that can affect any race. But I'm just saying, I have seen these women. I'm gonna talk about these black women. I've seen them raise, like just whoo. I've seen them raise a nation by themselves. They're stronger than God, and they will wear the crown. It's funny. I never will forget when I first came on the scene on YouTube. I said about I came 20. I came 2008, and I remember around 2010. I would always hear these black women who were on the conscious scene, or whatever you want to call it, and it would always say the dark feminine rising, and I'm like, what the hell is that? What is the dark feminine rising? So already these women were on a higher frequency than I was at the present time, and some of them remember me. I teamed up with one in particular, and I never ever understood her work. And a lot of the times when you don't understand people work, you know what I'm saying, you think what they're talking about is foolishness and stuff. But if you see somebody talking about something you don't understand, rather than to say it's foolishness, just go ahead and stick it in your pocket. And later on down the road, you'll understand where they're coming from, or maybe a few lifetimes from now. But that dark feminine rising is real. I want y'all to check that out. Read up on dark feminine rising. That shit gonna hurt. It's gonna be a different way of living with the black woman in charge. Now I know a lot of people are saying, what is she trying to say? We're gonna have a black president. This thing is on another level than what's going on in the United States of America, y'all. We're talking about something cosmic. And this same person would always use the terminology, the great Big Mama. And I'm like, what was she talking? And she would always call it Big Mama science. I was like, what is this? I see now. So get ready, black women. Get ready for them to put the crown of the corona on your head. And that's what the corona means, crown. That's all they saying. Somebody else got the crown. Somebody else got the crown. But this is their feeble attempt right now to shut every motherfucking thing down on the whole goddamn earth plane. Do you hear what I'm saying? To try to correct the inevitable. It can't be corrected. Get yourselves ready for a ride. Because it's going to be a while. I just wanted to talk about that. Indigo said, I know this is true. How you doing, Indigo? The Rainbow Psychic. What if Hillary runs again? Hell, I ain't no telling. Like I said, this right here is going to be a matriarchal universe at this point. Because it's where we at right now. In the cosmos. We're traveling. Don't let them have you thinking we going around in circles. They want you to think we go around we orbit the earth by going round and round in circles so that they can continuously stay in power. As long as we believe and we continue to believe in the old paradigm, you understand? It keeps them in a place of thinking, it keeps you complacent and keeps them in a place of thinking that they'll always reign. They're not reigning right now, because if they were reigning, the world would not be quarantined. Okay? So don't be looking around. Let me see if it's a black woman running office right now. Is she the governor? Is she is cosmic? And as long as they continue to try to run things the way they're running it right now, it's never gonna run right. That's the problem. You can't run from the old system anymore. The science does not work. The mechanics does not work. The chemistry is not there. And as long as we try to ignore what's really going on, and that's what they're trying to do, expect for us to always be in perils right now. Because everything is all discombobulated, and the only way to fix it is to allow the dark feminine to continue to rise. Okay? Hey, Mary's World, how you doing? Thank you for moderating. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Julia Rose. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Love you too. Love you too. Indigo Focus says, Cosmic Dark Mela Woman. Y'all get ready for her. we ain't quite been introduced to whatever this is, but it is her. To tell you the truth, she's always been there. But she put up a hell of a fight. So we got to welcome her. Okay? All you're going to see at this point, until they're willing to accept it and to abide by her rules, and it's going to be hard on us, y'all. We're going to continuously see a disruption. And it's just like, put your seatbelts on, y'all, because y'all gonna start seeing a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, when I went on that travel, I saw it. And I said, oh, this is how this shit gonna happen. This is why they run into underground bunkers. This is why they're bunkers. Fleeing the heat, baby. They ain't fleeing no virus, baby. They fleeing the heat. The virus is the motherfucking heat. Metaphorically. Okay? So a lot of folks, we don't really know exactly what it is, but it ain't quite the way that it's being described. Mama Midnight, how you doing? Says, in 2018, when I started this leg of my spiritual journey, I was told from divine source to focus on the goddess, divine feminine, especially the goddess and divine feminine in me. Right. Everyone is watching the black woman. She decides more than she will allow herself to take credit for, because she don't know the God in her herself. You know what I'm saying? She even decides the fashion. She decides so many trends. You see what I'm saying? But this time she's going to decide the judgment. I got to get myself ready, because I'm telling you, black women are mean. That's why you have so many people that try to be her. I was even reading some stuff on social media saying that, you know, the gay white male is the new black woman. The gay black male is the new black woman. The white woman is the new black woman. The reason why people say the new black woman all the time is because everyone wants to be her. Even some black men. This video might get flagged the hell out of, but I'm here to tell it like it is. You know, y'all don't sit around and lie. Everybody say you the truth. And I'm going to continue to be. Because I ain't got nothing to lose telling the truth, y'all. It is what it is. Everybody want to be the new black woman. I don't never hear about the new black man, the new white woman, the new white man. Everybody's looking for the new black woman. Why? Everybody want to be her. You understand? I have had an amazing opportunity to be one myself. And boy, has it been a journey. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, we all are gods, no matter what color you are. You all are gods. But you best better believe me. Black woman is God. Did y'all hear me? I'm seeing it full circle right now. I said they finna get ready to make an attempt to blame all this on the black woman. Just like they blame her for HIV. She, according to statistics, shit, all of us got it. According to the statistics, if you sleep with one of us, you gonna get it. This is how they have made this thing. This thing came from gay white males, but now the black woman owns it. Just like the coronavirus, if I ain't mistaken, they claim its origins came from China. They finna get ready to blame her for it. Well, I tell you what, we'll wear the crown. Because Corona has come to bring justice. Corona has come to clean house. Can't y'all see it? Now, I ain't making this shit up. Do y'all see it? Okay. Metaphysical life, what you said, Farrah, correction. Oh, okay, you talking to somebody. Okay, you stand in agreement. Beth, yes, ma'am, she said, there can never be a new black woman. There's only one original daughter. Okay. Well, you know, I ain't making this up. I done read it on social media. If you look at her, you know, she called everything but a child of God. You can see all on social media, just boatloads of people talking about her. talking about the black woman, and I think a lot of it, I've seen a lot of black men in particular, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say what I gotta say. So if you want to go and flag it, flag it. Okay, I just gotta get it straight. But the conversation got to be had. I see plenty of black men, doing whatever he can to get even with his mother, basically. And I ain't talking about anybody in particular. But I think what it is, deep down in that black man, his anger is fueled because of the jealousy of the fact he will never be one. I'm going to say that again. Any black men that I've seen that bash black women, black men, okay, or the misogynist, I think the anger is they know they'll never have the opportunity to be one. Because I'm going to tell you, it has been an amazing opportunity. Because your soul has to be on a very high frequency to be a woman in the first place. Or if you're a man and you embrace your feminine energy, you are on a higher vibration. Do you not know that? You're on a higher vibration if you are a male embracing your femininity, because that's the way it's supposed to be. Did you not know that? Really, our soul beings have both. The soul being, let's talk about the soul being within, has both masculine and feminine energy qualities within inside of it. But to ignore one side of oneself is to be off kilter or disconnected with divine energy. Facts. I done been to this place once again. You understand? And like I say, I would be angry too if I didn't have the opportunity to get there. But it seems like instead of focusing on persecuting the black woman, focus on your own feminine energy, black man. Focus on it. Cultivate it. Allow it to be. It's yours. Natural Mermaid said, and no, she's not saying to be transgender, just be balanced, yin yang. Thank you so much, Natural Mermaid. Thank you for covering that point. Some of the things I miss out on, y'all, please help me to clarify, because it's going to be some people mad with this video too, with this one right here. But it's okay, because somebody's got to tell the truth. And the black woman needs to know her value. She's more valuable than anyone would allot her. I appreciate you all for showing us Harriet Tubman to try to find a way to fix things with the fact that your ancestors have karmic debt that you have inherited. I appreciate that. I appreciate you sharing Madam C.J. Walker's story with us, trying to fix it, because see, they know the power you have and where you're going. But you black woman don't know. These are your appropriations. All of these shows and movie series on these characters from the past. And they feel like if they give this to you, then they can work off some karmic debt. Okay? Farrah said, you know you're special when everyone attacks you when you ever done anything to them. That's right, And and I'm not talking about every black man, but I'm just saying there are some black men on social media that are attacking black women. Okay? Why? It's jealousy, first of all. It's a lot of jealousy. Because women are resources. Women store treasures in her womb. And men want the treasures. She is also the replenisher of the earth, of the universe. She's the motherfucking mothership. And the fact that he knows he don't have that, and he wants that, he attacks the black woman. Or there are men who attack women of all races. And now I can't keep saying that now. You know when I'm talking about the situation, I'm talking about women of all races. But the fact that I am a black woman, I just want to concentrate on where all of this hatred is coming from. Okay? Because I don't care what nobody say. The black woman receives, and I talk about the black woman, I'm talking about the black woman on a cosmic level. Every black woman, every melanated woman on this motherfucking planet and beyond. I want to concentrate on that. So pardon me if you feel left out. That is not my intentions. Okay? The black woman is everybody's mama. Now you're going to sit down here and say, oh, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. She has breastfed. I ain't going to tell you no more. The nation. Black, white, and who knows what other race of beings. Thank you, Living My Truth. Harriet Tubman was not real. Thank you. She was not. All these are fictional characters that they're giving to us to pacify us. That's it. They're not telling the true story of the black woman and who she is. They're not gonna show you how she had sat down here and babysitted everybody's babies and sacrificed her own so that everybody else's babies can live. They're not going to tell you how she fed the nation in the kitchen cooking and all of that, and how she birthed all the babies, and she was the first doctor and the first scientist. They're not going to tell you that. That's too much power given to you, but I'm going to tell you. G&J, take it with a grain of salt. If you got a problem with it, maybe you all for it. Wow. To be a woman is a higher frequency. Thank you for saying that. Yes. Once you look, let me tell you something. Let's talk about a man. Now, men, you know, don't get mad with me, but you haven't been on the planet as long as we are. We have. You're fairly new to the planet. Okay? The first human beings were women. I don't know what it is, but this girl just keep getting in and out of her car. She got out of her car, got her groceries, came to put some in there, went back in there again, got her groceries, hanging around the car. It's like she's trying to hear what I'm saying. But look, men are missing a lot. I'm not talking about the man that embraces his femininity. I'm talking about the man that goes around and punks a man because he embraces himself on a feminine level. That's the man I'm talking about right now. The man that feels like femininity is a disease of some sort, okay? Like I said, you hadn't been around here long. Now, I'm just going to be honest. A man that embraces his femininity is on a higher frequency, and it is the truth all day long. Okay? But men have not been here as long as women. Women were the first hermaphrodites that both, and like I said, that it goes back to embracing the feminine as well as the masculine all in one time. The hermaphrodite, the dreaded being, the being that people act as is a freak of nature or something like that. They were first. And what they did over time is they went in and they clipped the penis to the point where they divided us. Then we became male and we became female. Why you think men have nipples on their chest too, just like women do? Our purpose is to breastfeed. At one time, a man was a woman. He was breastfeeding too. He still has his nipples. His prostate is an atrophied womb space. Now, anyways, I don't want to go too deep into that, but like I say, it's here. Get ready, black woman. You gonna wear that crown, whether you like it or not, because you're the only one able to. You're the only one strong enough to. to do so. You understand? Because you got to have some strength and a backbone to do what this is going to be. Like I said, it's already taking place on a cosmic level. It takes time, maybe lifetimes and lifetimes, in order for it to be effected here on this earth plane. This is why they want to shield you from information with chemtrails in the sky, especially at nighttime. There's so much night coverage going on with the chemtrails and stuff it's a frequency that comes from up there that they don't want you to receive, but you're going to get it anyway. She getting her soldiers ready. Okay. Hey, Queen Alexis, how you doing? Okay. It was a tornado in Baltimore. Really, really. Do right. Oh, we're gonna have lots of storms, earthquakes, volcanoes, cause it's you so as above, so below. That war that's going on up there on a cosmic level is going to affect us in the form of mudslides, pestilence, like they say. These locusts and stuff. Eating up everything and stuff. And then see, at one time we thought Africa was the safe haven, but it's not. Locusts are up there and stuff eating up everything. They got trouble with frogs and stuff like that. Lots of pestilence. The pestilence will cover the earth. This is the beginning of sorrows. Witches, I need y'all to get on it. Help me get on this situation. You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere to hide. Because judgment is here. Judgment is here. I ain't trying to scare nobody, but like I saw where, like just cars just piled up, just packed up, because gas and stuff became scarce. And there was a shortage of gas and stuff. That's why I've been telling y'all throughout the years, get you an electric car. Stop buying all of these gas guzzlers and stuff. They really want to put the brakes on this place as they try to gain control and power. And that's what this is an attempt to collect energy from fear factors and stuff like that and everything. All they got to do is just say we don't have any more oil. They don't have any no more oil, no more gasoline. If we don't have any more gasoline and stuff, how we gonna get around? Shit, your ass better get horses and donkeys and shit. Now I'm not saying it's gonna get to that point, but what if it do? I hope everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing out there right now. I'm just looking all around me because I can feel the change. Well, I know y'all can too, because this is a different lifestyle for us all and stuff, but it's different. Everything feels different. Everything looks different. Because like I told you, I said I want y'all to learn how to receive frequencies as information, not necessarily like vocal sound vibrations and stuff like that, but more or less of divine vibrations and energies and frequencies and stuff like that. It's like what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm back here, y'all. Hey, Lady Al, how you doing? Yeah, I have had so many overwhelming responses for the pens until y'all, I don't even have supplies to make anymore. So what I'm gonna do once I get supplies, I'm gonna start back making them and stuff like that. I think I got like I'm just gonna be honest, I had made up about 30 of them, and I only have 3 left. So those 3 that I have, they're already spoken for. But once I have more of them, I'm gonna do another video and I'm gonna get back started on selling those pens. I don't even have time to make those pens. I have an overwhelming amount of people wanting the black box. I have to make all of this. So are like if you all have placed orders, please give me 2 to 3 weeks. It's gonna take me some time to make all of this. I've had people calling me wanting readings and stuff like that. In the right now, I'm trying my best to get to readings and everything. You understand? So don't think I'm ignoring anybody. Okay. Okay, Natural Mermaid said I want a red one. Y'all, I done ran out of black feathers from the chickens and stuff like that. But I'm gonna order some black chicken feathers and stuff. But I mean, they don't even have anymore, and I can't pluck them now. I can't pluck my chickens. They I just got those from being in their little house. But I'm like I wished I had a million of them. right now. I could see where I could probably make a motherfucking killing because I don't see those pens nowhere else, anywhere. Nowhere. I would be the first. I would be the very first person to do something like this. Okay, Natural Mermaid, as soon as I get back to started on and everything, I get you a red one and stuff like that because the red pen can be used for love. It's used for more emotional type work. You use them to write your petitions and stuff, but the red one is it frequents on, like I say, on emotions, whether they are love and or passion or just anger. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might just be writing up a petition to curse somebody and something like that. And so they're good for that. The black ink, it does a variety of things. You put your petitions out in the universe with it and everything. Keep it all to keep it, you know what I'm saying, functional and everything, because it does have a spirit. It's no different than a regular voodoo doll. It's just a pretty cool voodoo doll that can write. Look, let me tell you something. If I send you a doll out there, do not let your children play with it. I done had a few people allow pets and children with these dolls. Don't do that, because I'm going to tell you something. Those spirits and those dolls are very overly protective of their bodies. And they will do you harm or your children harm. Y'all be careful. Be careful with that. I had a situation. You may be looking at it, this video now. You had to send me the doll back. I told you send me the doll back so I can repair it. You got small children. Now later candy was stuck on the doll. So you know your child has been playing with this doll. Stop playing games. Okay? They are not to be played with children. Now, once you send me something like that, I have to discard it. I cannot repair stuff like that, put my hand in it. Because that's like manipulating some shit that's out there in the universe or in the underworld. I ain't going to repair nothing like that. Because, see, I don't know what that's going to do to me. Oh, living my truth said, even in Revelations, they say, woe to the woman who have babies in the last days. We are in the tribulation. You hadn't heard this from nobody else on social media but me. We're in the beginning phases of the tribulation, y'all. This is the tribulation. This is the time where there's going to be famine, droughts. Y'all already see all of it now. Hunger and pain. And like I say, witches, we need to get on it. We need to get on it because we need this period to speed up, but we can't move it no faster than it want to move. You understand? Pregnant woman. This ain't the time to be having no babies. Woo. People can get so hungry until they will use pregnant women to women who've had babies to just drink their milk. I've heard of situations where, like on a ship one time, somebody said it was on a ship where there was this pregnant woman and there was no food to eat. So all of them just took time just milking her breast, milking her breast. And it has happened two times. One lady allowed it, and another one just jumped to her death. It was just too much for her. Okay, Julie. Julia said, looked like her man was pregnant too. Oh, Lord. Love and magic. 100, 100, 100. I tell my mom that my brother have a baby in the time and space. I mean, wrong time. Mama Midnight said, "Hey y'all, there are some WalMarts that are refusing to sell items for you to plant and garden and repair your homes. They also aren't selling clothes and shoes and such." I've heard about that. I've heard that Walmart is getting ready to section off the part where you buy items like, tires, paint, the hardware section, and clothes and shoes. And I warned everybody, go and please buy those rubber black shoes they have in Walmart. Please get your shoes, women. Those slides, those thin slides, are going to be very uncomfortable for walking, baby. Get you some comfortable shoes with thick heels on them. Right now, I want to show y'all what I'm wearing. I got on a pair of galoshes, steel toe. Being one of those overly feminine women, submissive feminine women, is not going to be the get down where we going right now. You better know your masculine traits and just get to know them well. Because when a man is in a panic, some men are not the kind of men that's going to open the door and help you up the steps and do this and do that. Men are more fearful than women. Not all now, there's some. Some men will float on your back, woman, to keep from drowning. He will float on your back. He will use you like a shipping vessel. You understand? Or a float. Or a life vest. Hello? So if you're one of those little women, hey, can you do my groceries and stuff like that? You better learn some self-defense classes. And you better get to know how to embrace your masculinity, because this is going to get ugly. Okay? Um, Thank you. Natural Mermaid said online shopping will be the new normal. They're closing up shops on us. That's right. Because it's a way to monitor how much you have, how much you spend, and what you're purchasing. This is the new day. Won't be no more sliding, slipping and sliding. I got this extra piece of chain. Let me go and get this. Let me get that. They're going to know what you get, and they can control what you can have and what you can't then. Because there's some folks, they don't want to get certain things. They're getting what they can. They define these goddamn rules, these laws, these Perkins laws and shit, like these Perkins laws and stuff like that. Is that what it is, Perkins laws? They're defying it. But to gain control over it, this is the new thing that they're going to do. But it ain't going to quite turn out like they think it is. Because Big Mama got a monkey rich she going to throw in the plan. Yeah, in the show. Um, so y'all, I gotta go. When I say it is, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I tell you, well, this thing here says 75 degrees out here, but this thing don't know how to measure. It don't know how to measure radiation. Getting quite a bit of radiation from the skies and stuff. Everybody talking about the 5G radiation and shit, but what about the radiation from the sun? What about the radiation from these space stations out there in the cosmos that we call celestial bodies, that we call Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, and shit like that, Mars and Uranus and shit like that? How we know they ain't nothing but space stations emitting radiation, satellites, in other words. You don't know what you really living on. There's no telling what this is. They call Earth. What it really looks like, you never know. Um, and as long as they can keep you in the infinite loop as to be a slave, use your soul energy as enslavement. You understand what I'm saying? You never will know, because the whole strategy of Earth, the whole strategy of life is to figure the motherfucking way out of the shit in the first place. But we're not using it wisely because we're entertaining ourselves. See, they spent their time, hiring scientists and shit to find out how to own you. We spend our time living day to day, playing mama and daddy, making babies and shit like that, trying to be entertained, making food our entertainment and shit like that. Which brings me to something I want to say about this now, like mukbang, all these mukbang videos and stuff like that. Shame on you. And you won't get through. You won't pass through. Shame on you. No, no more mukbang. No more mukbang videos. Now you can let people see you eat dinner or something like that, or breakfast and stuff, in individual proportions. But to be gluttonous like that, and we're heading for a food crisis, shame on you. Everybody gonna feel this heat. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care who you are. I don't care what kind of celebrity you are. You gonna feel some of this. This shit hurts. It stings. Do you hear me? It's coming. So, anyways, it's just so funny just to see people walking around with their little mask on their faces. They don't miss the whole. They don't miss the whole setup. They don't know what's going on. It's weird. you you cannot avoid this bioweapon with that mask on your face. The only way to avoid it is to watch what you're eating. Watch what you eat. It's interesting that restaurants and stuff like that that serve organic foods and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting that most of those places were the first places to close. Your mom and pop restaurants where you get fresh fish, fresh chicken, fresh vegetables like greens and beans, fresh foods, they were the first to close. But for some strange reason, all of these corporations that's selling us these bio weapons, these modified foods, junk foods, just dead stuff, they just keep on going. You'll never see Hardee's, McDonald's, Crystals, and Captain D's. None of those places. I ain't gonna say they ain't gonna never close, but it's funny that they haven't closed. Am I right? Because they're selling the bioweapons. They're selling the drugs. I've eaten some of their foods and just went slap straight to sleep. Just went to sleep. Why? I'm going to sleep because they have drugs in their food and people are addicted to it. Eat Popeye's chicken, you're going to sleep. Eat Captain D's, you're going to sleep. You're gonna go to sleep if you eat cheeseburgers and hot dogs. You're gonna go to sleep. You drink a wine cooler, a Seagram's wine cooler, you're gonna go to sleep afterwards because they put drugs in those things. So we can slowly kill ourselves. So we can be responsible for our own deaths. You know what I'm saying? It's just like committing suicide, and like I say, it's difficult, and we cannot be. I can't be hard on the crack addict. I can't be hard on the meth addict. I can't the heroin addict. I cannot talk about any of them because I myself have my own addictions, and my addictions is dealing with salt and sugar, salt, sugar, crack, cocaine. All of these substances are addictive. They're drugs. Anytime you see crystallized sugar created in a laboratory, they are making a drug. Salt, a drug. Don't forget this, okay? See, that might cause me some copyright issues and stuff. Next thing I know, they'll be telling me that I can't do anything with my video and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, let me go on and stuff. It has been very nice. I really want to let me see if I can hook up with y'all right quick. Let me turn on my air. The pregnant woman and her man and stuff. I'm not trying to talk about anybody. But that car's gonna be rendered just like mine. That car gonna be rendered useless. Look at that. That's gonna be rendered useless. I don't know if they just got it or they just couldn't afford a tag or what have you, but I'm just looking at us, man. I'm looking at us looking like byproducts. She looks like a byproduct of psychological warfare. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to talk about her, but I'm using her as an example because y'all will never know who she is as to what black women has turned into. That's right. Subspecies prototypes of what once was real. And y'all black women ain't got time to be sitting out here fooling with no good and dealing with no ingrates because you got too much work to be done. Okay, you hear what I'm saying? Hey kid, how you doing? Hey, Just TV say I'm sorry I'm late. Hello, mama. Hello, witches. Woo. Mama says when I go shopping to restock the fresh fruits and veggies are in ample supply. Meanwhile, they're out of toilet paper. Okay. Yeah, you can get all the fruit, vegetables. You know, and really and truly, what I do like about the government, I'm going to tell you something. The government is really caring, more caring than you can believe, because even though they have all of the places for people who want to commit suicide open, they also have all the fruits and vegetables in an abundance. So it's like they're giving you a choice whether or not you want to live or whether or not you want to die. You got plenty. And matter of fact, the vegetables and stuff, the prices on them are going down. Avocados, I saw some avocados for 50 cents. I mean, they're going down. Let's take advantage of it. Even though yesterday I went into one of the worst places yesterday to get my fucking fix. But I had to get my fix and shit. You know what I'm saying? But today I'm going to be clean. Now, a lot of y'all might not know what I'm talking about when I say go and get my fix. That's when I get indulge in fried chicken. I usually don't eat it, but sometimes I indulge in fried chicken and I indulge in sweets. I had a cake yesterday. I had some cake. You understand? So these are my drugs of choice. So everybody got a drug. Some people's drug is another human being. They get their supply from another human being. Ain't that something? Riding on that person's spiritual energy or physical energy and stuff like that. It's real. Hey, Crazy 8. Oh, my nose starting to itch. My allergies acting up. Some want to bother my nose. The Bones, how you doing? Said, Mama, what do you think about wands as spiritual weapons? I think they're beautiful. I think that they can be used out in the universe as not only tools of communication, but also as weapons, laser weapons and stuff like that. But this is for the alchemists. If you're not on that level, you'll think that what I'm talking about is ridiculous and crazy. It's only because you're not on that frequency. That's it. But yes, those are tools. The Rainbow Cycle said they may put in a president that will start a world war. Well, he always know he's nothing but a puppet, okay? That's his power. His power is puppetry. Well, he'll be a puppet. He'll be a puppet for the puppetist, whatever they call them, the master, puppet master. That's it. He said, after I buy the book on your website, can I just text you to put your autograph on it? I don't really know how that would work. I don't know. How would that work? I could write it on a piece of paper and send it to you, the autograph. Hey, LaShonda Brown. Hey, somebody got some more music playing. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to come back and read over this. I don't know. It's sometimes difficult for... hey, Chris, thank you for moderating. Chris. Okay, I had a phone call to interrupt me. Thank you for moderating, Chris. I can't get to everybody's comment because I need to get in. I've actually lost all of those comments anyways and everything, but I'm going to read them, and then I want to come back to you all a little bit later on. I've been out there working in the yard feverishly and getting things ready, so, just give me a minute, y'all, and how the hell did that happen? Okay, anyways, I'll be back in a little bit, okay? Bye-bye. Please rate and subscribe.